Ladies and gentlemen, it is your TWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Madd Dogg Tyler Smith, and I welcome you to join us for the first episode of TWA's Unhinged.
Gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the very first of what we hope to be many editions of Total Wrestling Annihilation's brand new episodic series, TWA Unhinged. I am Tim Bond, and alongside me would normally be Jay Styles. However, Jay is at home, laid up with an injury sustained at TWA Crash Course last month, so taking his place here today, after the opening bout, will be none other than Mr. Money in the Bank himself, #Excellence, Zach Snow. But it looks like we are going to kick things off with a few words from the brand new TWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Madd Dogg, Tyler Smith. Let's go down to the ring and hear what the Madd Dogg has to tell the TWA youth.
My baby! Wait! He said he wants to like the baby. I love that necklace. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Take my sweaty bandana! Oh! I caught it! Yeah! Perhaps later.
March 17th, 2012.
St. Patrick's Day.
August 15th, 2015. Two dates that will live on in the back of my mind till the day my cold, lifeless body hits the ground. March 17th, the day I debuted here in TWA. A long time ago it feels. But look what I've done. All of that leading up to August 15th of last year. Myself and Jason Vane having an all-out war for this.
Woo! Jason Vane!
The most prestigious thing that you could ever acquire in TWA.
Yeah,
So you
baby.
savagely rock bottomed him on concrete.
And I did it with pride.
Savage.
I took it from an honorable champion
You ain't wrong though.
that made me then an honorable champion.
Woo! Woo!
Until
Yeah, buddy.
another date.
Then he got dirty.
October 31st, later that year.
Halloween.
All Hallows Eve.
Yay!
I got my ass kicked.
Woo!
And I got this title ripped, not only from around my waist, but out of my hopes and dreams, and straight out of my soul.
You already had it once in that dream.
I left with a hellacious knee injury. I came back in glorious fashion at Rumble Series. And that leads up to the final date, April 29th, 2016. The date I won this back. Now the biggest thing I'm going to tell everybody is that what you saw at Crash Course is not the Madd Dogg that you're going to see from now on. I'm out here to prove that I am a better, more determined, a more willing champion.
Who damn? Who this?
Uh-oh.
Who this come down?
Madd Dogg has been rudely interrupted here
Yo, man, face.
by, from the sounds of the music, Robert Mist.
Oh my God!
And there he is, folks. This man was in the middle of a classic with Justin Kreiser at Crash Course last month, and it was cut short and declared a no contest via TWA's new management chief investor Titus Monroe.
Get it, Tyler. Tear his
Let's hear what
freaking
Robert
head off.
Mist has to say to us,
You can do it.
has to say to the Madd Dogg Tyler Smith. I can't imagine it's good.
I had my match cut. I deserve so much more than that.
There you go.
I have defended the Classic Championship more than anybody else on this roster.
Until you lost.
And I get my match cut. I'm a former Classic Champion,
Okay.
and I think I could kick your ass.
Got that right. I like to see that. Yeah, I pay to see that. It's not April 1st no more.
You want it?
Yeah.
Try to take it.
Oh, there it is. Tyler Smith lays down the challenge to Robert Mist. He says, if you want it, come get it. And there he goes! Teeing off on Robert Mist. He's lost the title one time, and it doesn't look like Madd Dogg plans on losing it ever again.
He really is a mad
Try
dog.
again later.
And a falling Uranagi.
Oh, I got his ass.
What an emphatic statement there from the world champ. Can Robert Mist back up his challenge? We will find out later on. Speaking of later on, with the Extreme title vacated by the departure of BM Little, tonight's main event will see the crowning of a brand new TWA Extreme Champion. Our first two bouts here tonight will determine the two superstars who will vie for the title in the main event. As we go down to the ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TWA Unhinged. And right now, we are about to see a match that was set earlier in the night at the beginning of this program when the Madd Dogg Tyler Smith, our current World Heavyweight Champion, was challenged to a one-on-one match by this man, Robert Mist. And now I'm sure you have an opinion on Mr. Mist.
I really don't. I've never faced him before. I have no history with this guy whatsoever, and I hope that I never have to, because he's a very, from what I've heard, he's a very dumb man, and he makes very dumb mistakes.
I figure you would want that match. That would be an easy win for you then, am I correct?
If I have to, yeah. I'll go through anybody. I'll beat anybody. And
He votes for Bernie.
Did I say
you want
that out
sock in the
loud?
mouth?
Did I say that out loud?
Tim, Tom, whatever your name is, do you want sock in the mouth? Tell me.
That depends.
I don't even know what your
punch
name
or
is.
an actual
I don't
sock.
even know what your name is. So you're no. This is pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
You're pretty irrelevant.
Yeah, wow.
Oh God.
And he really knows how to tickle the heartstrings, folks. But as we get ready to see our TWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Madd Dogg Tyler Smith.
This is
now
him being champion is wrong. He won it off of obvious situations. That he came back at Rumble Series, which was like 4 months before he was supposed to come back. I guess he must have trained hard at the gym or whatever you want to call it. But he got here because of a fluke, because we just put him in a match. I guess that's what happened. And
he deserved to be in that match. As you know, the TWA World Heavyweight Championship was vacated by the departure of one Luke Knight.
But you tell me why
the man to hold the championship previously before Luke Knight was this man, the Madd Dogg Tyler Smith. So,
but did he get his rematch?
that was his rematch.
That was his rematch?
Instead of invoking a rematch clause on the no longer existent on the roster Luke Knight, his rematch clause was converted into a match for the vacant championship. At least that is my understanding.
So you're telling me that was his first rematch? Since losing?
Yes. Yes, that is exactly what I'm telling you.
Tomato, tomato. He lost due to injury. You can't come back that long and expect a rematch. I'm sorry.
Well, whether you hold an opinion on that or not, it's in the contract. It is a contractually owed rematch. Oh, Robert missed. Just even more disrespect as if he didn't get the message earlier, being falling Uranagi by the Madd Dogg.
I mean, I am the assistant for the investor, Titus Monroe, and if I really wanted to, I mean, I could completely vacate this title again and, you know, put me against Justin Kreiser and have me beat it from Justin, but, you know, I'm not going to do that because I'm a pretty respectable guy. You know, I made some pretty respectable decisions when I was GM, and... I mean,
then again, you do hold the Money in the Bank contract. And Tyler Smith should be watching his back for you as well as other challengers.
I mean, I'm not going to go after the Extreme title or, you know, I don't even know if that Classic title is around anymore, but, you know, I'm not going to go after that, certainly. I mean, this is the title that I am looking for, and I'm going to strategically sit it out on the table.
This is certainly the title that everybody in TWA is looking for, and that everybody includes Robert Mist, as he is challenging Madd Dogg here tonight.
Here's a fun fact for you. I haven't held this title since I believe that was 2014, I think it was.
Oh, and a big clothesline into the corner from Madd Dogg. You haven't really called much of this match because you just keep wanting to talk about yourself.
Yeah, because I last held this title in October of 2014, and it's been too long without it. It's been too long without it, and I'm sure very soon, in the very, very soon future, you're going to see me with this title again, and it's going to be awesome, and the fans are going to love it, and Titus is going to love it, and I'm going to make Titus proud.
Well, it is a very real possibility, as you do hold the Money in the Bank contract, but this man, Robert Mist, stomping away, stomping a mud hole into the chest of Tyler Smith, now looking for a sharpshooter, and he's a variant of the sharpshooter, a modified sharpshooter. He's got it locked in. If he defeats Tyler Smith here tonight on Unhinged, he could very well enter himself into the world title picture. As you know, a victory over a champion automatically puts you in the running for that title.
I can't picture Robert Mist as a world champion.
As
Sorry.
Tyler Smith grabs the ropes, forcing the break of the hold.
Come on, Smitty. Come
But
on.
that modified sharpshooter definitely did its damage, as Robert Mist seems very in control right now. Slapping Madd Dogg around. Now knees to the gut.
That's not a smart thing to do. If you like to toy with the Madd Dogg, you're gonna get bit. That's one thing I'll say. That's what cost me my match at Summer's Vengeance against him.
Oh, and a calf kick to the midsection. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by Madd Dogg. And for somebody who really doesn't show much respect for his fellow superstars, you were quick on the catchphrase there. Madd Dogg Tyler Smith.
Is that a catchphrase?
I guess it sounds pretty catchy, and it is a phrase, so I guess it is a catchphrase.
I mean, I was
Big vertical suplex by Robert Mist.
I was trying
Hook
to
of the
go
leg
along with the name and
again,
everything.
a 2 count, and the champ kicks out.
You know, I study these guys a lot. I study my opponents. I'm a very smart man, as you know, as everybody knows. And
An inverted armbar here with the elbow
I
into
wouldn't
the
be
back of the
surprised.
neck.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Tyler tapped out right now. But
A cover, 2,
does it right into the headlock.
right into a crossface.
And it's a crossface. Shades of Chris Benoit. Hopefully, you know, we find Robert dangling in a gym sometime. You know, if that's your idol, Robert Mist, and you know, do what you got to do. That's all I'm saying. I'm just happy he doesn't have any kids. Jeez.
Come on.
Jeez. Was that funny?
Yes.
Try not to laugh. It's okay. We're just a small funded little wrestling page. So. You know, nobody big's gonna see it. We're not gonna get any difference. I hope not.
It's about respect for the business.
Call us Chris Benoit.
Come on, Madd Dogg. Give it to him.
As
But see,
Madd Dogg Tyler Smith.
you gotta remember, I don't have respect for anybody.
This is
It's not,
true.
it's not a big
This
deal.
is true as a vertical suplex by Tyler Smith sending Robert Mist to the mat. Oh, and a leg drop.
You see that little middle finger he threw up? Yeah,
No, I did not.
Oh,
Way to
I saw
point
it.
it out.
Tyler's pretty bad. He's a pretty badass.
Way to point it out and ruin any possible PG rating of this show. Then again, not
Oh
really.
well,
what
we're not
going.
gonna be on the Nielsen or anything, so it's not a big deal. This is YouTube. Most of them might get us like a little copyright thing for somebody's song. So. We paid for all these songs, by the way. They're all on iTunes. So.
As Madd Dogg grabs the ropes, forcing Robert Mist to break the hold. Now it looks like the damage was also done to Mist. Both men using the ropes to pull themselves up here.
I'll tell you what, if I were Robert, I would be going after Tyler's, I believe that was his leg that got injured last
It
year.
was, it was a knee injury.
I would be going after that knee as much as I could.
Yes, I agree 100% with you. Don't get used to it, but that is definitely what I would be doing were I an in-ring performer and were.
Don't get used to it. Yeah, that's why you're irrelevant as you are. Keep that in mind, Tom.
It's Tim Bond.
Tim Bond.
Oh, and a enziguri to the back of the head of the Madd Dogg. Robert Mist now in control as the Madd Dogg crashes to the mat.
Tim Bond. Never heard of her.
Wow. That was a stretch. As Robert Mist climbing to the top, perching himself. Madd Dogg in trouble here as Mist drops the elbow across the chest of the champion. Cover, hook of the leg. Madd Dogg kicks out at 2.5.
Come on, you're straight.
I'll tell you what, man. This new ref is doing one terrible job. He's not a good ref. Nothing like one Justin Hoffman. As much bad calls Justin as Hoffman. Now the Kimura lock. Put it on Tyler Smith. This is
Definitely a submission
Oh
game
my
being
God.
played by Robert Mist here, but in all the wrong places. The injury,
this is what took out Triple H. I mean,
the injuries were to the knee.
and now Tyler stands right back up like it's nothing.
The injuries of Tyler Smith were
Oh,
to the knee, spine buster.
Wow.
Speaking of lower back,
Jeez.
hey, the injuries to Tyler Smith were to the knee and the lower back, and
Yeah.
the only thing that we've seen Robert Mist do to try to affect any of those areas so far is that modified sharpshooter in the early going of this
Oh my
match.
God, that
and a
sharpshooter can tear
kip up.
legs.
In a kip up. From
He's probably the only man at TWA that can do that. I'll admit that. Besides me.
kip up from Tyler Smith and a
Oh
drop
my God!
kick.
Wow,
Big
it sends him like a missile.
Big stiff drop kick to
Tyler Smith and wow. Oh my God! Another enziguri.
we're just
from Robert.
we ran out of words to describe that drop kick with.
Oh, what are we gonna see here?
Mist perched up top again.
Wouldn't be surprised if he missed again.
Looking for a splash. It does not happen. Madd Dogg rolls out of the way.
And see, we got wrestlers out here watching. You see, there's Dead-Eye Dylan McQuinn out there getting his own view.
Well, we heard from him earlier. He will compete to determine the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. What would you say if Dead-Eye Dylan McQuinn won #1 contendership to the World Heavyweight title?
I mean, he'd make the whole heavyweight name proud.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. Well,
But I'm not exactly heavyweight, but I've held it twice. So.
if I were you, I would probably hope he doesn't catch wind of that. But as the hold being applied here by Madd Dogg,
He's not gonna watch.
Robert Mist with a snapmare takeover. Madd Dogg looks like he's out. I'm surprised the referee wasn't calling a chokehold there, as he was being dragged backwards by his neck off the ropes and a forearm to the face. Hook of the leg, 2. Robert Mist beginning to get frustrated here as he cannot put the world champ away.
Oh man.
I got it.
This is one of the hardest fought matches I've ever seen. I mean, Robert Mist wants everything right now. He has everything to gain. I mean, he can put himself in the world title picture. And
I can guarantee that is definitely what he is trying to do here. And it looks like he's
Tyler is
pretty
completely
close.
out of it. I mean,
It looks like he's pretty close to
what is,
succeeding.
wow.
He's setting up for a calf killer.
Oh my God.
And he gets it. He's got the calf killer sunk in.
That was
Tyler
impressive.
Smith.
Wow.
And now this is a submission that could actually affect the injuries of the Mad Dog. We could
Tyler's
see a tap
trying to-
out here.
Tyler's
but
trying
he's
to get out of it.
fighting
Oh my.
And a sleeper.
He
Sleeper
came back to
behind.
life. He came back to life.
Paying tribute to his idol, Roddy Piper.
Could you imagine if Robert Mist picks up the win tonight?
If Robert Mist picks up the win tonight,
We're looking at a whole new game in TWA.
yeah, we definitely are, and this is a new era.
Drops
This
around.
is, according to our chief
Nice kick
investor, Titus May. Haha, there you go.
One of his
There
own.
you go. You're not even in the match with him, and he's proven you wrong.
Okay.
Whoa,
Whatever you wanna call
we
that.
are screwed out of the Rolling Thunder again. The second time in a row by Robert Mist as he starts to drop elbow after elbow to the heart of the Mad Dog. Whoa, goes for the jump over.
Gets kicked in the shoulder, it looks like. Wow.
Mad Dog struggling to get to his feet. His whole leg has to be numb after that calf killer. He was in it for so long. Missed with a kick to the gut. Now clubby blows over the back of the head. Another kick to the gut. What could he possibly be setting up for here? A big Yakuza kick.
Man, this is gonna put Tyler away right here.
Huge Yakuza kick there. And a famouser. Robert Mist looking to insert himself into the title picture with a victory here. Two
He gets the
count.
rope. He's on the rope. Gotta call that one.
Great ring awareness by the world champion.
Yeah, the ref actually got something right this time.
Tyler Smith as he grabs the rope to break the count. That would certainly have put the Mad Dog away if he was nowhere near the ropes.
What is Robert
and I
looking at?
have to
What's
admit,
Robert doing?
I have to admit I'm impressed with that from Robert Mist as he's setting up for that springboard forearm.
Oh my
He
God!
nails it!
Right to the jaw.
Springboard forearm and this
Tyler's
could be
out. That's it.
This could
That's
be
it. 1, 2. Ah.
No way. Mad Dog Tyler Smith kicking out perhaps one more time, one last time.
That was cool.
In an attempt to retain his honor and keep Mist
looking forward
out
again.
of the title picture. Robert Mist getting ready to load up for another springboard forearm.
There he
Comes.
goes.
Oh no, it's dodged. It's dodged.
Oh my God.
Smith grabs it.
This is
Punch to the
Couple
face.
punches.
Kick to the gut.
knocking him in the corner now.
Spear.
Oh. I've been hit by those plenty of times.
And a killer
That
spear.
hurts.
A killer spear from Mad Dog Tyler Smith. But it looks like he cannot capitalize on it.
Wow.
Crawling to the cover. One, two, and Mist
Now Mist is on
returns
the
the
rope.
favor. Mist returns the favor and grabs the ropes.
Tyler's out of it. He doesn't know what to. He has no idea what to do now. Oh, now you can see he's getting a little motivation from that tattoo of his grandfather on his chest there.
Now you see, now you're educating me. I did not know that's what that was.
Well, that's because I've been to war with Tyler plenty of times. I've witnessed one Luke Knight make plenty of remarks about his grandfather, and
Well, and we see where...
which I was laughing. I was laughing. Keep that in mind.
We see where Luke Knight is today. with that amount of respect.
That was his own choice.
And Robert Mist trying to fight away, but he gets picked up.
That easy, bitch.
Oh boy.
Guess what? Your match got cut short.
You ready?
I'm gonna cut your career short.
Wow.
Tyler Smith
Ow.
with an emphatic statement to Robert Mist as he nails him with an F5. And I believe this one is
Just
over.
blowing kisses to him. That's
And Tyler Smith,
disrespectful.
the Mad Dog, believes this one is over
Wow.
too. And a
That's
3.
it. Wow.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
You call me
Mad Dog,
disrespectful. Call me
Tyler
disrespectful.
Smith.
That is disrespect at its finest.
Nice.